Good evening, Art-Alchemy. This video is a treat. Once I'm done, I'm gonna quickly upload it. So it is a treat because I've been buying stuff on eBay. I don't know why. For the last month, I've been finding like good deals. So this is a MaimeriBlue. Yes, this is another set, but I got it from a private art supplier in eBay. Well, they must have put this specifically on eBay by itself, and it was free shipping. So they had it for like $32 or something like that, or 34, I think, somewhere in there. So I could lower the price or whatever, and so I did on like not last week, but the week before that. And it just took me a little bit to a couple of days to pay them. So I think I offered $30 and it was free shipping. So they yes, they said yes. So because I delayed like 3 days to pay it off, because I there was a bill I had to pay, and they said it was fine, it was gonna stay in my cart. And when I was ready, to basically make the payment, and that's through my Gmail account, and that's what I did. And here it is. This is the original five set. This is the original set I was gonna get 2 sets ago, but then I had those wonderful deals and that coupon code, and then all those extra stuff at MC Supply Art Store, and I am very grateful to them. They even the second time they even remember me, and they send me a written hand note saying thank you very much, like thank you again. And I was like so shocked by that. And so yeah, so I was very pleased, very happy with those shipments, and they came by really quick. This one did too, actually. It was supposed to get here on Friday, but it got here today. Today is Wednesday, September 6th, or yeah, September 6th. Um, and So yeah, let me show you. The things about these sets that I like is that they come fully, like when you open them, they come these I already squeezed in my beautiful palette there for my MaimeriBlue, but they come filled all the way to the top. Like when I say all the way, they come all the way. This is the green gold, which I already have on the first set, thankfully, but I love this color. And so I didn't open this one. We're only gonna try 4 colors. And also, this introductory set, it's also like $3 less. That's why I encourage you guys to get the other sets first, because the other 2 sets from those wonderful watercolor artists have 6 tubes, and this one only has 5 tubes. So it's like $3 or $4 less depending on which other ones you get, but you would also get 1 tube less. And guys, 1 tube of MaimeriBlue by itself runs between $14 and $18, just a tube. And they're all 12 millimeter, I do believe. They're 12 millimeter. Let me see. I was just reading that right now. Actually, I'm sorry. If I can see, because our lights in here are like they're not bright because they're like those specialty ones. Plus, I don't really like the light, but I'm pretty sure it's 12 millimeter. I was reading it um when I was squeezing the other ones. I just can't find it right now because I can't see very well. Plus, my eyesight is not that good at nighttime, actually. But either it's 10 or 12, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. Let me see if I could find it on this other one. Paints gray. Yeah, 12. See, it's in the back. 12 millimeter. So yeah, you get a lot of paint. Oh, this one, I couldn't see it because it was the label, the harmless label in California. They have to put that for security. It's what covered it. But yeah, so, and I like it because, like I said, they are filled to the top. Like when you open them, you could see it on the top of the tube that the paint is all the way over there. So yeah, so, and I also, this one, because I bought it like, I don't know, just like that. It also didn't come with special, like the extra stuff that MC Art Supply, the where I show you the other ones. By the way, they restocked and they still have them, and there's a sale going on right now. So a lot of good watercolor paper, like art is great. The sheets, they're on sale. So, and I do believe MC Art Supplies, it is in Texas. So if you live in the state of Texas, and you're close to them, you could pick up your stuff and you don't have to pay them shipping. Because their shipping, I do believe, is a little bit pricey, but like I said, they have coupons. You just have to look for them, Google them. Um, so let me tell you, yeah, so this, although it was like, I got it like around $5 cheaper, there's a tube less. I already have a tube, which is okay if it's repeat, I don't mind. So that makes it only 4 tubes. And also, there's no extra goodies. So that was a plus with the other. That's why I didn't mind paying both times $39. um yeah, it was not 40, but it was like close. But that's okay because that one had 6 tubes and it had all those extra goodies. And yeah, so that was a plus. But not everything is, not everything is bad, I guess. So I'm happy that I acquire all of these tubes in the short amount of time, and for the price that I did all of them under $40. So very, very happy about that, because MaimeriBlue, it's very expensive, you guys. Very expensive. So yeah, and probably because they're made in Italy. And some people say that they changed their reformulation. Lindsay, the photo crafter, said that. I guess their tubes were a little bit bigger before. I don't know. I'm not sure, but because she had some of the old tubes. But some people said that those tubes were that before they had a student grade, and then this line. So now they only have this line. They only concentrate on professional. And that's probably why they're so good, because they are very, I've tried a lot of, well, not all, but a lot of professional artist grade, and I'm like these Zara ones, I really didn't like them at all. And I mean, thankfully I only spent $50 at Jackson's, and I got a free shipping during that time. But still, like, yeah. um but lesson learned. Usually I go with my gut instinct, and whatever my instinct tells me, I do it, and usually I'm not wrong. So with the Zara, I was on the fence, and I should have just listened to myself. But anyway, so let me tell you the ones that I got, and I'll show you the ones from last time. So this one, it is the Catnam Yellow Deep. And then we got, I thought we had this one, but believe it or not, I don't. Quinacridone Lake. And then we got the ultramarine, the traditional ultramarine deep. And then Paints Gray. I do believe this leans more into the blue shade, but we're gonna find out. And then of course green gold, but I already have this. This is a beautiful color, green gold. It's my favorite. I have another favorite green. Like I like the apple green, but that green with the gold, it is like so pretty. So yeah, those are the colors that I don't have from the other sets. So this is the swatch from the other sets. So let's review. I have Permanent Yellow from um, Rainier's watercolor set, the first watercolor set of MaimeriBlue. Red Light, Quinacridone Red, green gold. See, this is where the green gold, the first one, Persian blue, and then the carbon black, which was like amazing. That Persian blue, by the way, is still there's that dot is still quite enough in there. So yeah, it's quite a bit. So now the other set from the other watercolorist YouTube. Oops. And this is Yellow Venerian. That was just a weird color. Weird color name. Orange Lake. Oh, that's why I oh Orange Lake. That's why I thought I had, because orange, there's a lake orange apparently, and yeah, it's on there too. I see on the top right. That's why I thought I had a lake, but a Quinacridone lake, but and then yellow ochre, and then oh yeah, yellow ochre's right here, and permanent red is right there. I swatched them out of order. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't paying attention today. Turquoise green and quinacridone violet reddish. Those are the two sets that I got. And by the way, I'm still, before I get to my swatching, I have this video because I'm probably not gonna do a video on Saturday. I'm not gonna do another video. So this is serves as your video for Saturday. If you want to watch it tonight. If not, then you could watch it on Saturday. I just didn't want to delay it till Saturday. I thought that was cold blood. Plus, I like talking to you guys and almost like live. So I still have these. These are that subscription that I try for watercolor. I'm gonna say this. So I'm a frugal person. I like nice things, but I like to get them on a reasonable price within budget. This and the other set are within my budget, and some things that I got, a lot of things that I got were within budget. That was within budget, but look look at the difference. I paid $26 and I got a little tin watercolor without the insert inside. I still have to buy that, so I have to spend another $3 for it, which is the actual cost of that little tin that I've seen everywhere. And this was 32 with tax, free shipment all the way here. But look how much watercolor I have. This is professional. This is professional as well. But this, I mean, what am I going to do with these? These are all dot cards. And the only two physical things were the two karatakis. And those I'm going to probably give away. But the two karatakis, you could get them on the St. Louis art supply store for $2.50. I mean, they're very inexpensive. And I have already some karatakis. So I was really upset last night. If you want to know what I got, like, you could look at my last night reels from yesterday and you'll see on there. I swatched all this stuff last night and I was like really mad because I'm like, this is like a $26 that is like literally wasted. And I email her, and this person, she has a very long following list and a lot of people. Like I said, I say I'm a beginner watercolorist, but I've been, thanks to all of you watercolor YouTubers and people that have YouTube channels. I Lindsay the Fur Crafter was my first watercolor person that I clicked on, and she was doing the holiday gifts or whatever, and I have no regrets. I learned so much about watercolor and all this stuff through her. And then I went through other channels. So big thanks to YouTubers, thanks to you guys, I acquire some knowledge, and I'm still acquiring a lot of knowledge within watercolor. So I say to you guys, I'm a beginner, but I've been, actually, in December it'll be 2 years since I started watercoloring, and nobody told me. I just bought stuff thanks to Lindsay the Fur Crafter, and that was my Christmas that year. I bought that whole month a bunch of art supplies and uh, art boxes, and I unboxed them. I believe I didn't film that, but I was like taking pictures and upload them to my Instagram, and that's how I ended up getting a lot of following there, because I was just showing my art and the stuff that I was getting. But anyway, That's why I was really upset, because Lindsay the Virgo Crafter would always tells you where are your deals and how much you're gonna get and what you're gonna get, and she tells you this is a good deal, or this or that, or this might be pricey, but the price went down, whatever the case might be. She tells you ahead of time. When it comes to art and stuff like that, I like surprises, but I don't like surprises like this. I was very upset, like very upset, because I felt like I didn't get my money's worth. When I thought about it, I'm like, that little tin was around $3, and probably even less than that, because it didn't even have the little inserts so you could put your watercolors. It's I didn't have that. That then I was like, oh my god, and that's even incomplete. All these are just dot cards from this person that they have watercolor, but I can do the same thing too. I have a lot of, and I don't have to charge people $26 for that. These are papers, and there were four of them, that they're different, handmade. I have all these papers. Paul Rubin, I have the Paul Rubin glittery, all this stuff, and I'm just like, and these are just pieces. So I was just like, okay, so you know, you charge us $26, and this is all we're getting with the two Kiritakis? Yeah, no. And once before, I was subscribed to someone who was doing stuff really well, and she's in the craft area, and I subscribed to for her the 1 year, and I even um update 3 months later for Christmas. I bumped up my subscription, so I paid even more. For the whole year, I paid ahead of time because they would give you a discount. But even with that, I paid like 250. So when I thought about it, and I took it out, that's why I took it out last year. I didn't want to go forward with it anymore. I think she got a little upset, but I mean, there's nothing I could do. I just went, and I was like, no, I'm not going to renew. And because it was like she was sending like what I call junk. Like some things were handmade, but it was not handmade, like very thought out, And I think I was getting charged like $23.50, something like that. But in reality, that it was 25, but I got a discount because I paid a year ahead. Um, and yeah, and I was like, this is not gonna fly with me again. So I emailed the person last night, and I just said that that I wanted to cancel my subscription, and that I was not happy that I had everything that she sent. So yeah, and she's like, oh, you're gonna miss this and that, but I was like, schmink, all this stuff, and I'm like, my mind, I'm like, I already have plenty of schminka, full tubes, half pans. I haven't even swatched for you guys the palette that I got for special anniversary, 12 pans of half pans plus 3, so 15. I haven't even done that, and it's like, and then here comes this person, but like I said, I consider myself beginner, but I'm honestly not anymore. But I consider myself in the beginner tier, because while I acquired the knowledge, I still am practicing. I'm still not a very good watercolor artist as, let's say, uh, oil paint, and oil is very forgiving, and also acrylic. I do in all three mediums, but watercolor is like my fun, because you only need a brush, a tin to put in your water, and paper, which you could find watercolor paper, and you could always find a good sale on it, and basically paint. That's it. You don't need much, and it's portable. I mean, you could take it away if you wanted to. You could also mix it with other mediums, and so it's like my fun, very fun. No, I wouldn't say hobby, but it is a hobby. Even though I spend a lot of money, and I on watercolor, but that's because I really like it. I really do use my items, and I feel very blessed and very fortunate that I'm able to do that. And I I make these videos, and regardless of what happens with me and my career moving forward, believe me, and I'll give you my word, I am never going to abandon YouTube or stop making free content. If I ever charge you or you buy something out of me that I announce, trust me, it'll be worth it. I'm a very generous person, and I will never do things like that, like this, where you just send a bunch of, in my view, kind of junk. Because anybody could make dot cards, anybody, um, you know, but I but not charge you $26 for it. Remember, I paid 30 for the Da Vinci, and it was 110 generous dots. There were like these type of dots. I mean, I could put them together and make several paintings, watercolor paintings, and still have leftovers. But I knew what I was gonna get ahead of time with here. I only knew that she was gonna send kiritakis. I honestly thought she was gonna send the little tin that I showed you guys yesterday in my reels, and that it was gonna have the insert palette, and it was gonna have 12, and it's very small. So I thought she was gonna fill it up with 12 different colors. And if she would have sent that and not sent all these junks stuff, and even if it would have been with that in one karataki and then her note, I would have been okay with that, with no dot cards. I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm satisfied, this is definitely worth $26. But no, she's actually selling those for twice the amount of you would pay for this set, for that tiny little thing, because they're 12. Yeah, no. So you guys, don't ever allow anybody to pull your pull something like that from you. Like I said, I didn't want to like keep going because I knew I was not gonna be very happy with it. But yeah, last night I didn't even paint. I was so mad, and I was just like, oh my god, because normally I consider myself to be a sharp person. Like, I find very good deals. I look everywhere, and yeah, and I find good deals. When I buy something expensive, it's because it's still on sale. It's expensive, but it's kind of like worth it. Like the Schminka box that I got for like full pants, I felt like that was worth it. Was definitely worth the $220 I paid, you know, and things like that. And I got it actually shipped from here, the U.S. So Jackson, was even smarter to do that. So yeah, but that's basically my rant. Sorry, you guys, it's just it got me a little bit mad, like a lot last night. But like I said, I'm never gonna stop making free content. And Jaina Rainier and this other watercolorist, that the two watercolor sets that I got from MaimeriBlue, bless their souls, because they gave us an extra tube, for this almost the same amount you would pay for this one, a couple of dollars more, give or take. And then that art supply store had all those extra goodies, and yeah. So yeah, always count your blessings. That's what I always say. As people tell me, oh, how do you get this and that? Well, I count my blessings. I actually do. So yeah. And so yeah, that's all I wanted to say about, don't allow people to pull one over you. Really get to know what you're gonna pay for, especially in what comes with our supplies. But let me know if you're still interested. If at least it has to be at least 5 people that they will sign up, and I will make those watercolors, but professional watercolors that I do have. And you could tell me which watercolors you would want to have on your little palette, which it would be 12, because I would buy them. I would buy the little palette with the little inserts already, and then I'll make you a Behong 100% watercolor sketchbook, handmade, because I have a row of that already, and it's hot press as well. But just let me know in this video in the comments. At least 5 people gotta sign up, and then that'll be that. I would probably charge you $20 for it, not more than that, and free shipping only here to the US. So yep, that's an idea that I have, and it would be a good present. I could also make like a little mystery box if you don't want to know what you're getting. Yeah. So, and trust me, it'll be worth it, because I have plenty of art supplies now, as you can see from my videos. But let's watch this, and then I'm gonna let you guys go because it's evening time here. So I put them in order. This is the Canon Yellow Deep, and it's a very, yeah, I really like it. Since the moment I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, it's, I'm gonna say it's a little bit opaque, so semi-opaque. So some of you that don't like it, it almost gives me like that Naples deep yellow, kind of like that type of vibe. And it looks similar to that one on camera, but it's not. That this is more transparent. This is not. And now let's do the Quinacridone Lake. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god, you guys. This one is so deep. So deep. So it looks a lot like that one, but this one's lighter as well. This one is very deep. Ooh, I cannot wait to mix it with my Schminka Potter's Pink. Oh my god. It's gonna give me this like pinky color. It's so pretty, you guys. Let me, I wanna mix it here. More, make it more. I really like this color. Yeah, and if you, so if you water it down, it looks like that one. Like the Queen Violet reddish. Um, so yeah. But this one seems smoother, and this one seems like more rough because, yeah, it's very deep. Woo. Now let's look at the ultramarine deep. Ultramarine deep. So this one, yeah, might need more color. More water, I mean. But this one is not, for ultramarine deep, it's not very, it might need more color, but it's not, it's pretty transparent compared to the other two. This other two, they're just powerful. They're very pigmented, I mean. So the last one, it's paint. See how it's paints? So paints, gray. Oh, I, it looks green shade mostly, but some people told me it was blue shade, but it looks to be right, more greenish, like a hunter green. Yeah, and it's a little bit opaque as well. Let's see what I want to mix it with this and see what it does. Oh yeah, it's very dominant, this paints gray, very dominant. See how it took over the other one? Yeah, it's very dominant. So very similar. Yeah, oh, okay, I see the blue. So it's like, yeah, it is blue shade. It's just when you're doing it, you can't see it. So it's like a darker type of blue, but it is, so it looks like it's green shade, but it's not. It's actually blue shade. So yeah, these are my new colors, and this I'm going to mix it with Potter's Pink to make a, like with the Schminka Potter's Pink, to make it like a really nice reddish. Oh my god, it's gonna be, no, pinkish like that. So it'll be a really nice granulating color that I am gonna mix. Yep. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys have a lovely night, and yeah, let me know what your thoughts are and anything like that. Yeah, and see if you guys would want me to make that, join my watercolor monthly subscription, or it could be even months on the road. I just figure it'll be a nice little present for yourself or for someone, little artist that you might know. And since I have a lot of supplies still for like traditional junk journals, that could also be to your benefit because you could paint instead on items. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I think these colors are beautiful, and they will look very good added to my palette. I already did that because they were strong, so I had to quickly do that. Have a good night. Bye.